What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we faced our biggest test this season and we came up short. We lost against Liverpool at Anfield 2-1. If I could summarize this game, I would just say we are not there yet. We are not there yet. I'm saying this because after recent wins, like, a lot of us started believing that we could at least challenge for the title. I don't think we can. We can try and break into top 4. I believe that we have a good chance of breaking into top 4, but challenging the title is probably a next season thing, because the way we perform today just clearly shows that we don't have what it takes yet to beat a team like Liverpool, to beat a team like Arsenal, to beat a team like City. We don't have what it takes yet. We are getting there. We are climbing little by little, and I know that by the end of the season, this team that we are seeing would be extremely better. But for now, we are not there yet. Liverpool came out with a plan. They came out with a plan. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they executed it well. We didn't look like we had a plan. We looked like what we were doing in previous games, the same thing we are doing in this game. That's what it looked like. The way we played against Nottingham Forest, the way we played against Brighton, that's how we're going to play against Liverpool. No, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game altogether. We don't need to be so relaxed in the game. In the first half, we started well, but it seemed like we're too safe. We didn't have a shot on target in the whole of first half, and we had some really dangerous moments, like in attacking wise, from Madueke, from Sancho, and even from Jackson getting the end of the half. But it was like we were almost there and then nothing happened, because we couldn't break that Liverpool defense. They were solid at the back. Sancho was finding it very, very difficult in the beginning to break through and affect the game. He was losing battles against Trent. He was able to dribble, he was able to do his skills, but the final result was not there. The final execution, the output was not there. I don't know why he doesn't go for the shot. In other games, we've seen it. We've seen him dribble, cut in, and then he's looking for somebody to pass it to score a goal. He should be able to take the shot. He should be able to take those kind of chances. I know he can do it. We've seen him do it for Dortmund. We've seen him do it even in the beginning of his Man United career. He was like that, but I don't know why I wasn't seeing it today. I don't think he was bad today. I think he was also doing okay on the left hand side, but he wasn't going past Trent. He wasn't going past Trent. Trent was solid there. Trent was really solid there. And yeah, it hurts me to say, but he was one of their best players. He was one of Liverpool's best players. Like I said, in the first half, we seemed so tame. Liverpool were also tame, but they were moving quickly on the counter. Our counter attack today, it just reminded me of some parts of last season where we would break on the counter, and then when we get to the final third, for some reason we pass the ball backwards. It was happening a lot in this game. I don't know why that was the case. I don't know whether it was a confidence issue, but that's what I was seeing a lot in the first half. It didn't look like we were going to score in the first half. Palmer was I think Palmer had one of his worst games in the Chelsea shirt. He looked like he was lost. He was lost. In the second half, he tried to come in a bit. He tried to make something happen in the second half. In the first half, at the end, he had a shot where I thought he could have done better. Madueke cut the ball in, and he was in space, and he hit the ball just a little bit over the crossbar, and I think he could have done better. By Palmer's standards, he could have done better. It wasn't a good game to watch. It wasn't a good game to watch. Like I said, I don't want us to be thinking that we are title contenders. If anybody watched today's game, you would clearly come to the conclusion that we are not. We are not title contenders yet. We are not. We don't have what it takes. Though when we attack, we fail to get any input out of it. We were seeing that a lot in the first half. The first half was very, very frustrating to watch. Yeah, let's talk about their goal. It came from a penalty. Liverpool clipped Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones was very good for them. I hated seeing it, but he was very good for them. I think he got the man of the match because he won a penalty and he got a goal too. Salah stepped up and then smashed it. Salah, up until that point, was really quiet. he wasn't really affecting the game as much. But after that goal, he came in more. You could see him. He decided to take on that Kane position where we've seen Kane do a lot for Spurs. Like he becomes the playmaker. He decides to find Son. So that's the same thing that Salah was doing, threading in balls to the attackers, Gakpo, Curtis Jones, and when Nunez came on too, he was doing the same thing for him. And yeah, it seemed like he was the one in the back making all the moves happen. He was not running into the box like he usually does. He's grown. He's past 30 now, 31, 32 years. So he's not going to be running into the box like he usually does, but he's going to make things happen. He's going to be trying to make passes, the right passes to find his players, and he did that. Yeah, even we also have also had a penalty shout that was similar to what happened to Curtis Jones. Very, very similar to what happened to Curtis Jones. And this time it was on Sancho. Trent, before they got their penalty, Trent clipped Sancho. He stepped on his foot just as Liverpool also did to Curtis Jones. But for some reason, that one wasn't given. That one wasn't even looked at by VAR. They just quickly looked at it and then that was it. They didn't look at it extensively like the way they did with theirs. But yeah, we move. I feel like this game we could have at least gotten the draw. If that penalty, we had gotten that penalty, the game would have ended a draw. Yeah, so in the second half we came back stronger. The second half we came out better, and then we got our goal. We got our goal earlier on the second half from Jackson. The service was mainly coming from Caicedo. Let's talk about Caicedo and Lavia in the middle. Caicedo and Lavia today, they were excellent. They were really controlling that midfield. Lavia, whenever he had the ball, his control of the ball was immaculate. The way he was pressing, the way he was controlling the ball, the way he was winning the aerial balls, making good tackles. The same thing with Caicedo. Caicedo was also doing the same thing. Remember, he was supposed to join Liverpool, and he ended up joining Chelsea. But I think that also fooled him in the second half, and by the end of the game, he was just solid. I didn't like his heavy touches. I think whenever he received the pass or he decided to control the ball, his first touch was very heavy, so sometimes the ball got away from him and he had to run to catch up to it, and sometimes he lost it. That was the only flaw I'll say from Caicedo, because he was the one, like the balls that he was passing through to reach Jackson were actually good, and one of them led to Jackson's goal. He passed it from midfield through the defense and it got to Jackson, and Jackson was able to finish very well. I think that was one of our first shots on target and we scored. Yeah, at first they thought it was an offside, but it was clearly onside. Konato's boots was marking him onside, so the goal stood, but it didn't last. That feeling of us equalizing and possibly getting the goal didn't last, because 3 minutes later, Liverpool scored, and it came from Salah, like doing exactly what I said he was doing. Our defense went to sleep. There was a lapse in concentration there. Salah put a very good ball in for Curtis Jones, and I don't know what Sanchez was doing. I think he didn't really anticipate the touch well from Curtis Jones, so he wasn't able to get a hand on that ball. And I also blame Tosin a little bit. I don't know, because I feel like if that was Thiago Silva would be running quicker, and he wouldn't be running towards Curtis Jones. He'd be running towards the goal line. So in case Sanchez is beaten and the ball comes through, somebody will be there to be able to clear the line or clear the ball. When Curtis Jones was running for the ball, Tosin kind of slowed down, because I think he thought Sanchez had it under control. He slowed down. When it went past Sanchez, that was when he decided to start running. I just don't know why he did that. I thought I not everybody can be Silva. Not everybody can be Silva. Let me say that. Not everybody can be Thiago Silva, but I was expecting him to run to the goal line, not towards the player, run towards the goal line. At least we would have gotten a better chance of clearing the line. Maybe I might be overreacting, but from what I saw, that is how I think he should have handled it. But and then after that, it was very quiet. We're not able to penetrate their defense at all. Liverpool too also were trying, but it seemed like they were more locked in the defense to maintain the lead, and they did that to the end. It was frustrating when they had 7 minutes and we started applying pressure. I was like, it's too late. You've had a whole half put 5 minutes up. Even after the goal, you've had that whole time to apply pressure. You were just passing the ball sideways, backwards, and now that they've added 7 minutes, you were now pressing hard, and yeah, it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. So yeah, so the game ended 2-1, and we lost our second loss in the season. And yeah, we have to go back to the drawing board. We have to reevaluate things. We have to, our finishing, our execution needs to be on point if we want to challenge for this title. I don't think, like I've said, I've taken out of my mind, I don't think that we are challenging this season, no. But I want us to break into top 4 this season. We should break into top 4. We should go back to the Champions League this season. We should be able to do that. Yes, that, I think that is an attainable goal for us. With our performances, an attainable goal for us. And what were those substitutions from Enzo Maresca? I don't know why he made those substitutions. Renato Vega coming in for Lavia, and James going off for Badiashile, and it's changed the vibe. He put Renato Vega out of position. The only one that did something for me was Neto. Neto came on after the halftime to sub Sancho. I don't know what he was doing with those changes. I don't think he made the right call at all. We have to be more realistic in some of our expectations from these boys, because they are learning how to play together. They are learning a new system, and they'll get better. So yeah, that's been my review of the game. What do you think about the match? What do you think about our loss? What do you think of our performance? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give the video a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.